Hi there. I'm happy to be here, and we're going to do the upcoming reading, like how things are going to be like and what's going to come up in these zodiac signs' life. You can watch for yourself, or you can watch for your family members' sign, and you can also watch with the perspective of whether you want to watch for your sun sign, moon sign, rising, however you want to watch. I'm doing good. So let's start, right? I'm going to do it in not in the sense that we'll be starting with Aries and then Taurus and then Gemini. I have a different order over here, and let's start, right? First of all, we have Cancer. If you have a Cancer friend, or if you have a prominent Cancer placement in your zodiac sign, right? Yeah, let's see. So I'll be using the Instaro deck, and let me take the cards out. They got stuck there. Okay, so I'm going to be using this Instaro deck, and it's an Instagram based deck, and it's like very cool with the description over here as well, like the way you post a post on Instagram, right? So we'll be starting out with Cancer. Let's see. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How is the next week, or like what's coming up for you generally? Let's see. What is coming up for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I am hearing maybe a long pathway for Cancers, a long walk ahead or a long pathway ahead. Mm, it's a long way to go. Maybe it's the beginning of a new journey for Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Right. We have this card. So this is a special card in this deck. It's the Pamela Coleman Smith deck card. And what I see for this is like I'm seeing that there is a lot to happen. I am getting that maybe it's the start of a new adventure for you, Cancers. Something new and a variety of things. Then we have Seven of Wands. It's like I think things are going to become very hectic, or maybe you're going to have a lot to work. There's a lot of work going on, but I'm seeing that you are making your way through that. It could be that you could have a lot of children for the people who are married, or you could have a lot of responsibilities in the upcoming week, and you're like doing your best. I'm seeing you in your energy that you're fighting, and fighting not in a sense like you're actually trying to maintain a discipline in you, that I have to do this thing, and I'm seeing that you are trying to show yourself that you can do it. You're trying to prove it to yourself that if I made a schedule or if I made a to-do list, I will do it. This is the energy that I'm doing. And with this, we also have this Eight of Pentacles. It's the hard work card. It's like putting in the work, being dedicated to a cause or your job or whatever is important to you, and being happy about it as well. Right. So there is a lot of hard working energy for Cancer. I'm also seeing that there is a lot of variety in your work. Like it's not doing one thing again and again. It's not going to be boring. It's going to be different things and interesting things. Maybe somebody is going to ask you to do something for them, like a parent is asking you, or maybe a colleague is asking you that, can you do this for me? And you're like, yeah, sure, I would love to do that. And this is what is happening. Let's see, what else do we have over here. We have the hangman. Okay, the hangman is a different perspective. The hangman is, okay, I want to read it out so that, it becomes clear. It says, being stuck isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes it's a reminder to slow down, be present, and trust that the universe has a plan. So it's like, if you have, like, like I said, there is a lot of work to be done. And you're like, okay, I'm enjoying it, but sometimes you need to prove to yourself that, you have that discipline, or you can do it. You want to prove it to yourself. Yes, there would be times where you feel like, this is getting tough, but this hard work is going to give you a different perspective in life. When you will be forced to work a lot, I think so you will also be forced to become more mature and grow up as well. This is, hi there, I hope you're doing well. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. And the hangman also talks about having like a 180-degree perspective shift. So this is also coming up. And we have the three of wands over here. It's and you see this person is moving from this urban area to this rural area. I am seeing that after this week's of Cancer. Yes, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Or if you want to see for your relatives or friends or spouses, you can also do that. Okay, with now we're like doing Cancer. So here we have this Three of Wands. I want to point out that after this week, I think you're going to take a vacation, or you're going to move somewhere to rest, or you're going to visit different places, because you would have been working so hard in this 1 week. For the next 7 days, it's gonna be tough work, but after that, it's rest. It's even like, watching a movie, going into a different place, and mentally even. Right. And then we have the King of Swords. This is the last card, and then we'll move to the next sign, Taurus. Okay. King of Swords is like, with this point of view, it's like when you will be trying to work hard, maybe somebody will come and tell you that you can't do it, or maybe your goals are unrealistic. And this is the advice, that you shouldn't listen to people. If somebody is trying to discourage you, try not to be around such a person, and try to ignore such a person, because you have the capability to do it, right? But if somebody else cannot see it, it's their fault, or it's their loss, right? So we're done with this. I want to cut that part out so that the viewers can see. If I can do it, let me just see if I can do it. Right. Yeah. So that people would know that I'm done with that. Yeah. Let's start with Taurus. So let's see. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I have a Venus in Taurus. And Venus is about, like, the beauty aspect, or the aesthetic, right? But let's see. Taurus, we're Taurus. Okay. We have this Eight of Swords over here, and this card just flew into my hand, and I want to take it. We have the Hermit here as well. Okay, this is very important. If we have any Taurus over here, or if we have anybody with a Taurus in there, like anybody whose friend or whose family member is a Taurus. Okay, there might be an element of, feeling like I can't express myself properly. There could be a feeling, right, in the upcoming week, that maybe I should observe things before saying something, or maybe I should wait for a certain opportunity before I can make a decision in my life. And I feel like this is important. I feel like this is an important thing, that you have to observe the situation. I would not advise any impulsive action or any reckless behavior from Taurus. I am seeing that, you want to say a lot, or you want to give your opinion very much on a particular situation. But I see that you understand that everything isn't black and white. I feel like for Taurus here, this is like the next week, the next 7 days are going to be like that. You are understanding that things are not always black and white, and you can't say that this is a right decision or this is a wrong decision. Maybe there are different gradients to a decision, right? Okay, one thing I would want to say here on this channel, there are certain things that people want to listen to everything positive, or people want to listen to everything that that a tarot reader is going to say. I see blessings, I see abundance, I see this and that, and somebody is always saying everything positive. I want to be this type of a tarot reader who tells you the truth. Please ignore the background sound. I want to be the tarot reader who tells you exactly what they're seeing instead of sugarcoating things. So if you can stick around and tolerate the exact things that I see, then please stick around. But if you want to see a tarot reader that is always saying things like, blessings here and there, abundance here and there, good luck here and there, then you can see some other tarot reader, right? I'm going to be very like honest with whatever I see, right? So we have this Eight of Swords and the Hermit over here. It's like maybe Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, you might feel unconfident for a while. And I'm also seeing that you are looking at your past. You're seeing that what mistakes did I make in the past? What can I correct in the future? How can I not repeat my mistakes? Something like that. And I'm seeing that you're in a very observant mood. And we have the Seven of Pentacles again, indicating that you are trying not to take action. I feel like the next week for Taurus, especially for Taurus Sun, is going to be where you take a pause and observe life, right? And not start any new project and continue the ongoing projects. I'm seeing that for some Taurus, those who have a very strong or a very higher degree of Taurus in their birth chart, they might feel like that that there is a lot of responsibility on their shoulders. That is why the time is kind of forcing you to act in a more mature way, and the sooner you learn, the better it will be, because because you see in your surroundings, it could be your sibling or it could be somebody like your cousin. This is what I'm seeing, like a family member, right? For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, there could be a family member who is trying to make things difficult for you, or you feel like, if I make a mistake, maybe they will try to spread rumors about me. But I feel like you don't need to worry about that. You just need to focus on yourself. You just need to see where you can improve yourself as a person in your life. And if you have certain responsibilities, it's okay. Even if you feel like life is a little bit stagnant, it's fine. We all need rest sometimes. And I feel like you're working very hard. You're working very hard, and it's okay that if you are not ascending again and again. It's okay if you're like, oh, I'm sorry, if you're kind of in one place, right? Then this is all I was getting for Taurus, right? I tried to get like if I have any other answers, but that was only the thing that was coming up. Let's see. Leo, right? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who has a Leo placement? I have a Leo Moon If you don't understand what sun, moon, rising are, you can write in the comments. I can explain that to you as well. But let's start with Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Right. What's coming up for Leo? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's see what's coming up for Leo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Oh, okay. I am not taking so many cards. I think at least 10 cards just flipped over. What is coming up for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is coming up for you? I think many things are going to happen for you because the cards keep on flipping over and over. I think it's going to be a lot of action packed next week for you, Leo. We have the page of swords over here. I think there is a lot of energetic downloads. There is a lot of information that you are absorbing. If you are a student, it makes sense. But if you're not a student, if you do a job, or if you're a stay at home parent, I feel like you're learning a lot. There's a lot of information that you're consuming in the next week. Maybe some of you are starting a different course. I don't know, like something like that is coming. And we have the lovers, and I feel like for you, Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, I see for you, Leos, is that um you're trying to make your loved one's life better, or if you love yourself, like in that perspective, you're trying to make life better for yourself. It's like you have thought about it and you're like, I'm not sitting idle and I'm going to improve myself. Maybe it's like for some of you it could be learning about weight loss, or learning about how to change your posture, even learning about your health, improving your health. I'm seeing a lot of movement for you, Leo. Like maybe it's like going from one place to another, or maybe it's exercising a lot. And I feel like there is a lot of mental activity as well for you, Leos. With this page of Pentacles, now there are two pages, and whenever I get more than one page, I will take this energy into consideration and I will take it seriously. And also, as I was talking about weight loss, we see a burger over here. I see that you are trying to uh beautify yourself somehow, or you're trying to, like, it the goal is different for everybody. The goal could be different. Like some of you would be trying to lose weight, some of you would be trying to build muscle, some of you would be trying to work on your hair or work on your skin. Like, but the main thing that I'm seeing is that you're trying to beautify yourself, you're trying to improve yourself in terms of physical appearance and mental attitude as well. I'm seeing that you are trying, or you in the next week you would be trying to read certain audiobooks or certain self-help blogs, where you are kind of discovering things about. I was seeing a personality quiz actually. um I don't know the names. Like, there is this ENFP, INFP, ESTJ, that kind of a quiz. I'm seeing that. I am Okay, I was seeing that, but I was like, okay, I am seeing that you're getting help, spiritual help from your spirit guides. I am seeing that there is this angelic help, or somebody behind the scenes is motivating you or standing by your side in the next week. This is what I am seeing for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's move on to Sagittarius. I just want to check it out, check it off. We're done with Leo as well. Right. Let's see Sagittarius. Right. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what is coming up for you in the next 7 days. I was immediately for Sagittarius. I am seeing that a veil is being lifted off, or maybe somebody's true face is going to be revealed. Somebody's true intentions are going to be revealed for you. And for Sagittarius, I am feeling like um, I am seeing that someone is telling you the truth about a situation. If somebody does that, you should listen to this person. Like, even if somebody tells you something and you feel like maybe they're criticizing me a lot, or maybe they are being very harsh to me, I think that you should take the advice, or I think you should at least think about the advice, even if it feels a little bit harsh. This is what I'm getting for you. We have the Magician. I just said you're seeing people's true faces. The next week you're going to, okay, take it as a blessing, that it would be so easy for you. We also have the Judgment. Yes, I told you so. So for Sagittarius, even if you have a friend or family member who is Sagittarius, you can tell them this message, because this is very, very strong. This is a strong message that if God or universe shows you who your true friends are and reveals you that who your fake friends are, take it as a blessing. Right? Take it as a blessing, even if somebody's bad face is being revealed to you. Another thing that is coming up over here is that I am seeing a heightened sixth sense. Like, there might be certain events that are going to happen, but for Sagittarius, it would be easy to kind of semi predict a situation. Like, if somebody is investing, and if you're not a Sagittarius, right? If a Sagittarius tells you not to do it in the next week, anything, don't do that. Like, I was getting that. And we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, now it's a little bit serious, but listen, Sagittarius. When God will show you who is good with you internally and who is just there for time pass, it would be difficult for you to absorb this information, and you need to be brave in the next week. You would have to be brave and accept that, okay, this certain XYZ person doesn't care for me, and it's okay. And I was getting this energy of, like, you have to try to move on. Maybe it's a previous relationship that is coming back in your mind, or maybe it's a new relationship. But I am seeing that there are some memories resurfacing, and I am advising you to move on in certain aspects. This is what I'm seeing for you. This is strong, actually, Sagittarius. Right, so we are done with Sagittarius. It was a very short reading for you, Sagittarius. Okay, those signs whose readings are very much elongated, I would do that, but I would never forcefully extend a reading, right? The number of messages that are coming, I would take that, not less, not more. We're done with Sagittarius, right? I don't want it to fall. Let's move on to Aquarius. Right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's happening for you, what's going on. Um, okay, I am having a hard time shuffling the cards. The cards feel heavier as I am doing Aquarius's reading. Why? Because I feel like the energy is very strong that I'm channeling. Right, one, two, three, 4, 5. Okay, let's see what is the message for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see. First of all, we have the Six of Pentacles, and I would want to take this card literally, right? It's like sharing with someone, sharing certain details about your life, or like sharing a previous incident with a friend or with a family member. I am seeing that you are having very deep conversations in the next week. You are making a very deep bond and connection with somebody from your family or somebody who is your friend. I am also seeing the Queen of Wands energy over here. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is a little bit daring. I feel like you are, in your head, you feel like I need to tell my story, or I need to just talk it out, talk something out with somebody. And I feel like maybe you're sharing a secret, or maybe you're sharing something that is very deep within you, right? And obviously it takes a hell lot of a courage to tell somebody about your life, or some detail about your life, maybe some embarrassing detail about your life. We have the Four of Swords. Okay, it could be about like opening up to a spouse, or opening up to a boyfriend, girlfriend, or opening up to a very best and close friend. It totally depends on you. But what I'm seeing is that the other person isn't making fun of you, the other person is understanding you. And because whenever we tell something very deep to us to somebody, it's like kind of a bond formation. We have the Empress card over here. I just want to see the last card before I say something. I was getting that. We have the we have the Ace of Okay, Aquarius. The next month is going to be so lucky for you. So okay, Aquarius, you are the lucky ones for the next week, right? I am seeing that somebody will understand you so well that you yourself are baffled. You are so confused that why didn't this person laugh at me, or why didn't this person mock me, why did this person just accept me for who I am. I just told them my deepest darkest secret, and they're like, okay, I'm there to support you. And I'm like, what? Like, this is the energy. Yeah, Wendy's saying, yeah, absolutely true. Yeah. And with this Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles is the beginning and the start of something. And as I was like pulling out this Empress card, I was getting line this line. It's the start of something new, a start of a good friendship, or a start of a good bond. If you are married, it could be your spouse, right? But it could be a best friend. And I feel like you're finally able to rest this month. Maybe the previous months were like full of uh, continuous overthinking, or maybe many things were happening. But the next week is going to be relaxing. Maybe somebody who was your enemy, or like a hidden enemy, is finally, I don't know, maybe they're getting sick. I'm sorry, I just laughed. Okay. Maybe some enemy or some person who was trying to create drama or problem in your life has gone sick, right? And because of that, you get so much free time, and nobody is picking on you, and everybody's just minding their business, and you're like, ooh, thank God I just got some time off. So it's kind of like a holiday slash happiness ride in the next week, right? So this was for you, Aquarius. So we're done with Aquarius. Right. Let me just cross it off. Okay, these readings are not only for your sun sign, like it totally depends on you whether you want to watch for your moon sign or your rising. Totally depends whether you want to watch for a family member who has these signs, right? It totally depends on you. Then we have Libra. Okay, so my best friend is a Libra sun. And let's see, I'm also going to see this reading for her. Like, I am the one who's doing the reading, but I will like definitely um, understand a bit for about her as well. Let's see. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the energy update for you, or like what's coming up for you in the next week? What's gonna happen for you? Okay, okay. I'm seeing a train or a bus, but okay. Let's start with the messages. First of all, yes, I was I was saying I was seeing a train or a bus, and these people are leaving in a boat, right? And this Six of Swords is like the energy where people leave something that doesn't serve them anymore, or they're like kind of moving on. Libras, so you're moving on from something. But although there are these birthday candles over here, I still feel like there is a bit of sadness. There could be a little bit of sadness or a low mood here as well. This is what I am seeing currently. And I feel like you want to go away from that, and you want to go towards excitement, or you want to move a little bit towards stability. We have the Chariot. As Chariot also talks about moving, maybe you're traveling a lot in the next week, or maybe you are visiting a lot of places in the next week. I am seeing that you're like kind of trying to cheer yourself up. Maybe, okay, maybe in the job, maybe some colleague didn't listen to you, or maybe because I'm seeing that there was something like, your mood just got off. You just have a low mood, and you're trying to cheer yourself up. You're buying ice cream for yourself, or you're like buying popcorn for yourself. You're trying to watch a movie even, and you're like, I am going to make myself happy. But I am seeing that this next 7 days is like, I am seeing you worrying for even the minor things. In this card, this person is worrying on which shade of lipstick to wear. So you're like, actually, any minor thing is happening, and you're like, oh my God, like, why didn't I think about that? I'm just getting this energy that, you went on a picnic and you forgot to bring your camera. And on the whole picnic, you're like, oh my God, I should have brought my camera. Now, who is going to snap the good quality pictures? Like, it's like that. I'm seeing that you're worrying a lot over just things that are happening, right? And then we have the death. Okay, maybe some family member might get sick or was sick, right? Or maybe you were sick and you were trying to maintain your health. But whatever I am going to say, okay, listen, the message that is coming over here. I am seeing that you're worrying over weird things or like very minute things, right? And when you're worrying a lot, you might you are at a risk of compromising your health. So, my advice for you and my message for you is that please, Libras, take care of your health in the next week. Please, please, please. I am emphasizing on this a lot, that please take care of your health, right? But Libra, please eat your food on time. Libra, please eat or dress up properly. Like, just take care of your health. This is what I'm seeing. I know you dress up very good, but take care of your health, because I was seeing that there could be a decline because you're not taking care of yourself properly, but you can still not let that happen. I don't know why I'm seeing a lot of ice creams and a lot of junk food as well for you. Maybe you're indulging in a lot of junk food, but nonetheless, I would still, but this is coming. Uh, if even if I advise you or not, but this is coming. You are traveling a lot. Try to eat only clean foods when you're traveling. Don't eat bad things off the market, right? This is what I'm seeing. So, and for you, Libra, I would say, because we had this death card over here. Obviously, death card doesn't necessarily mean death, but it's like somebody feels down and they're like forcefully trying to make themselves happy. So I just want to say that you're very strong. It's okay to feel down at times. It's totally fine, but just take care of yourself as well, side by side, right? So we are done with Libra. Let me just mark it as done. Next, we have Aries. Okay, do you know, like the people who are watching, do you know that um, Neptune and Saturn are both in Aries at 0 degree? And the last time it happened was like 5,000 years ago, like when it was in 0 degree Aries. So it's a very, very huge time for people who have strong Aries placements, like people who are Aries rising, Aries sun, Aries moon. Things are going to be very different for you in the upcoming week or upcoming even 2 3 weeks. But let's see for Aries sun, moon rising, and Venus. Let's see. Okay. I think I should start doing my zodiac sign readings weekly, like week wise, so that everybody gets an update. Okay. Aries sun, moon rising, and Venus. Okay, I am hearing plans. You people are discussing plan. Okay, we have the three. Okay, we have the three of. I'm Aries, Sun, and Mars. Oh my God, yeah. It's going to be a little bit tough. Okay, but it's actually life altering, life changing moment. We have the three of cups. Okay, I am seeing for you, Aries, that you are discussing your plans with your family and friends. You're telling other people around you about what you're going to do with your life. I am seeing that you are okay, this was coming up. You are actually changing yourself, or even if you want it or not, but I'm seeing that this is very much voluntary, that you are literally, like, for some of you, you could be thinking that I need to get into this figure, or I need to do this degree, or I need to apply for this job. And I am seeing that there is a lot of hustle and bustle in your body, in your energy. This is what I'm seeing for you, Aries. And okay, we have the Five of Wands here, but it's a very funny Five of Wands. Okay, this is pretty, Aries, but I just need one more card before I start. And this is so funny, actually. But okay, we have the. I was getting that. Okay, first of all, Aries, there is this thing. Okay, you are sitting with your friend or your family member, right? And you're like discussing, okay, I want this in my life, and I want to do this in my life, and etc., etc., right? You're discussing that. But then you feel like that, your plans change again. Like, you made a plan. This is how I want to live my life, or this is what I want to do, right? You were certain on it, but after 2 3 days, you're like, should I do it? Or am I thinking correctly? Or did I just impulsively make this plan? And then you're backtracking again, and your like family is so confused, or maybe your friends are confused at what is happening with you. Like, at one moment you're like, I want to be a kickboxer, like I want to do this exercise to lose weight, and the next moment you're like, oh, I think I shouldn't do that. I think I should rest. So there is this like moments of highs and lows in your energy, and the people around you, they're confused. They're literally confused, right? And they're like, oh, what's happening with this person? So non Aries people might not understand this energetic shift in you. I am seeing that you're doing a lot. Like, okay, I am seeing, like, let me tell you what you're doing. Like, I'm just gonna give you an example. You're like running one day, jogging one day, and the next day you're like in your bed eating popcorn. One day you're just like, I have decided that I'm gonna do a keto diet, and the next day you're like eating pasta. Like, okay, and I feel like you're going to enjoy a lot. You're going to like even laugh at yourself that, you're going to laugh at yourself that, yesterday I was so adamant that I won't be eating carbs, but now just look at me. And I feel like you're going to make memories in the next month. Maybe you're going to hold a party, right? Or maybe, like, you know you're going to go out with your friends, or maybe you are going to watch a movie together, or maybe you're going to cook your favorite meals in the next week. But I'm seeing that it's going to be a very memorable time for you. Maybe you are like snapping pictures, like making memories, or whatever you're doing, but you're doing something very memorable. Wow. And okay, there was this one energy. I was going to end this reading, but this was coming up. I feel like people are discussing you a lot in the next week. Like you would be the topic of gossip in the next week. And in fact, the next few weeks, you would be the topic of gossip. People are talking about you. This is like something is like happening. And um but what I feel like, it sounds like an adventure, actually, a mini adventure. Right, we're done with Aries, and let's move on. We'll start with Pisces. Just want to stabilize it a little bit. Okay. I don't know how I'm doing it, but okay. Let's start with Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Hmm. I don't know. I just when I like started channeling, I was hearing rain. Maybe it's raining, or maybe you're taking a lot of showers, but um, maybe you're stepping into the rain and you're letting rain fall on you. I don't know if it's gonna rain in your region. Maybe you are under a shower and you're like thinking a lot being under the shower. But okay, let's pull out your cards. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the Empress energy. Maybe you're getting a lot of attention. Maybe people are visiting a lot, or maybe people are uh, sending you a lot of friend requests on social media. I'm hearing popularity. People are listening to you a lot. And I'm also seeing that somebody could offer you a treat, or somebody could take you out. Like I'm just uh, getting this energy that center of attention. Maybe you're going to get a lot of attention, Pisces. Many people are thinking about you. I'm seeing that you're like, other people's auras are connected to you very strongly. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Is it a colleague energy? I think if you're a student, your class fellow, or if you work at some place, maybe your colleague is calling you and just talking about some memories. Okay. There is a talk on okay, maybe somebody from your past is calling you, and I feel like it's going to be a very important call, or maybe somebody who is like from your past is going to come and visit you, and they are like talking about all the nonsense that you two did, or maybe the mischiefs that you two did. Maybe it's a childhood friend that is calling you, or that is coming to visit you, and they're reminding you that you used to do this, and you are reminding them that yeah, you used to do that. And I'm feeling like you're feeling so happy after a long time. Like it feels like a burden was lifted over off of you, or you feel lighter in general. I am seeing that you are committing on focusing on yourself. You're making a commitment to yourself that I will look after myself, I will take care of my health, I would prioritize myself, I will not cry over spilt milk, I will live my life to the fullest. I am also hearing that it's time for a glow up. I am hearing it's time for a new life, even. It's time for change. Maybe you're changing your appearance somehow, like getting a new haircut style, or maybe buying clothes of a different style. This is what I'm seeing for you, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. So Pisces was interesting. I was also getting the energy like, a breath of fresh air. Let's see, we are done with Pisces, right? Now, next comes Gemini. My sun sign is in Gemini, so I'm kind of curious. Okay. Oh my god, I just need to cover that up. Right. So, let's start. One, two, three, go. Let's see. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see. Who is Gemini over here? I just want to ask. Okay, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see. What is coming for you in the next week? What's going to happen for you in the next week? You can watch for your friends and family as well who have Gemini placements. Okay, we have these and these. Right. Hmm. First of all, we have the high priestess energy over here. Okay, I feel like I was getting this energy of a blog post here. Although the high priestess talks about like being psychically active or hearing certain whispers or getting your hands on a knowledge, I'm getting them in a sense of like, you are reading a blog post or you are watching a documentary, something like that. And there is some very important information that gives you a brand new idea to work on, or a very like interesting thing to understand. And I feel like, okay, so this is a controversial blog post or a controversial video, and many people disagree with that video that you're going to watch, or even if somebody is coming to express certain point of view, you totally disagree with them, but you just listen to them. You're like, I want to listen to this person's side of the story. Maybe this is somebody you had a fight with and they're telling you what happened, etc., and you don't believe them at all. But you're just still listening. I don't know, maybe it's kind of entertaining when somebody is lying on your face, but you're just listening to this person. You're like, carry on, I want to listen. And I'm also seeing that you're like very angry on the inside, but you're like, once I will listen, then I will block this person. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Okay, just let me explain. So, somebody told you, I'm also getting gossip. Maybe somebody told you something about you that somebody else is gossiping and saying these things about you. And you're just going to listen to them. You're like, tell me. I want to listen. And you're like appearing to be very patient, but you're like bottling that anger up. Once you've listened to their side of the story, you're like, okay, bye. You are not showing anybody that how angry that made you, because you don't want them to win or feel satisfied that they made you feel angry, but you are just furious. But I feel like maybe you left somebody, or maybe this is your ex, or maybe some ex is gossiping about you. So you are then thanking yourself for leaving that ex. You're then so grateful with yourself. And you're like, I'm so happy that I left that ex, or maybe even if that ex left me, because I never wanted to be stuck with that energy. I am actually seeing you make a list in your brain, or like kind of remembering certain things that this particular ex did to you, or how, by ex I don't necessarily like, if you never had a relationship, it could be an ex friendship as well. But what I'm seeing is that you are counting somebody's mistakes that they made on purpose, and when people took you for granted, you're also putting that thing into account in your brain. And you're like, you're kind of seeing how much you have grown. You are seeing that your younger self was so innocent, and your younger self didn't know that some people could be manipulative. This is what I'm seeing. And now, when you see your younger self, you don't blame that person. You're like, I am so happy that I left certain people. This is the energy that I'm seeing. So that was it for Gemini. The next month for you, Gemini, the next, sorry, week for you, Gemini, is something of a past roller coaster. So we're done with Gemini. We have Fatma. She's saying she's a Virgo. Yes, the Virgo reading is next, right? Let me just cut it down so that people would know we're done with it. Right. We're moving on with Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see, Virgo. All right, let's see. What is coming up for you in the next week? What is coming up for you? Okay, I don't know. Like, okay, as I was shuffling the cards, there was a smile on my face, right? I suddenly feel so uplifted as I was doing. I feel I'm getting exposure. Maybe you're going to build certain experiences, or maybe you're going to get a new opportunity. I didn't even see the cards, right? I'm getting this burst of energy for you, Virgo. Maybe the next week is going to be a time where you're laughing a lot, or maybe you're telling a lot of jokes, right? Let's see your cards as well. We have the Page of Cups. It's like you're also having heartfelt discussions or conversations with people around you, right? And we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, you're careful while making jokes because you don't want to sound offensive. You are having very dirty jokes in your head. This is what I'm seeing. Like, you want to make certain dirty jokes and you're like, control yourself. Control yourself. You're not supposed to say this out in public. But there are these many funny instances coming in your head. The next week is going to be like, eating popcorn and watching yourself like you're in a movie. This is what I'm seeing. Um, okay, Aquarius. I remember when I did Aquarius's reading, it was very lucky. It was super lucky. And for you, Virgo, the next week is going to be so funny. It's funny. Maybe you're watching a lot of comedy, or maybe you are uh, just discussing things, and it's like a very chatty time. I'm also seeing that you are even if something doesn't happen according to your plan, right? Even if somebody comes and fights with you would be laughing at the end. You would be like, uh-oh, and you're like making fun of the situation. This is what I'm seeing. Overall, I feel like there would be a very positive mood for you. And I am seeing that if you do something very good, somebody will come and appreciate you for your good work. So it's kind of a rewarding week, and it's also a funny week. Like, maybe even if you fall, right, and you're just, instead of like feeling like, oh, I fell and it's so embarrassing, you just start laughing and you're like, ha ha ha, oh my god, I fell. And you're not taking anything serious actually in the next week. So Virgo, that was like very cute and that was very cool. You're having a lot of fun actually. So we're done with that. It was such a small reading. Like, I thought that there would be a lot of substance in there, but overall, like, it's like you're just trying to chill, right? And let's start with, we're done with Virgo, right? Um, yeah. Let's. I don't want it to fall. Yeah. We are here with Scorpio, right? Let's see. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see. I think one of my friends has a Venus in Scorpio, and she is like, whenever she falls in love, it's very difficult to take her out of that. So, Scorpios are sometimes so cute but secretive. They're like very cute. Okay, let's see. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what is coming up for you in the next week. What is coming up for you in the next week? Okay. 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 Somebody is disagreeing with you, right? Okay. Somebody is disagreeing with you in your heart. You wanted them to understand your point of view, but they are not understanding, right? You're actually acting that everything is fine, and everybody has an opinion. You're trying to act mature. You're like, ah, everybody has their opinion, but deep down inside you wanted this person. Maybe it's a crush, or maybe it's a very close friend. You wanted this person to understand your point of view, and you're like, okay, at one time you're telling yourself it's fine, people can have conflicting opinions about something, it's okay. And it's not something very major. It's like, when people say do not put pineapple on pizza, and people, some people are like, yes, you should put pineapple on your pizza, it's so good. But some are like, ah, why are you doing that? It's just this type of a disagreement. And so this is what I'm seeing, right? I'll answer you in a bit, Akriti. Okay. So we have the 10 of cups energy over here. Yeah, okay. I feel like, okay, maybe it is somebody who is very close to you. Okay, Scorpio, somebody like some best friend, or like even a life partner, a boyfriend, girlfriend, something like that, right? And they always used to agree with you, but suddenly they're like, I'm sorry, suddenly they're like, maybe, it's not like that. Maybe, we should try it in another way. And you are feeling like, why doesn't everyone agree with me, or why doesn't this person agree with me on everything? Why do they have to disagree? But the thing is, they're just trying to be very truthful to you, right? They want to say whatever is in their heart. I feel like this person is very loyal to you, or very true to you, or like you are going to have a friend, or you are going to meet someone who is actually very honest with you, right? So even if they're disagreeing with you, even if they're telling you that you are wrong, don't feel bad about it. Accept it, because the right people, the truthful people, they will speak the truth. They will say it out even if you like it or not. And it's fine. It's okay. Right? And yeah, like, okay. I am I was actually hearing, I just need one more card because I want to see the full picture to this. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting third party situation over here for some of you, but okay. I'll try to stay as neutral as I can, or as general as I can. But what am I seeing is that maybe somebody is trying to enter your life, or trying to befriend you, but you are very cautious. You're like, I don't know. You're confused that should I let this person in? Should I do that or not? Um, this is a very big question in your next week. Should I let this person in? Should I give this person a chance? Because you are constantly telling yourself that it's okay to be alone, or it's okay to not let this certain XYZ person in your life. Maybe somebody would try to approach you, or maybe somebody would try to talk to you, but you are not like ready for it. This is what I'm seeing. I am also seeing in the next week, you are trying to not be around a certain person. You're trying to ignore a person. Okay, you can take it however it resonates. You're trying to hide away from somebody, but it doesn't work out. They still see you. And somebody thinks that you're like so hot. Somebody has a, okay, I don't know, like I didn't want to do it as a love reading, but this is very strongly coming up. Somebody's thinking that you're just so hot, you're just so beautiful or attractive, but You don't want them to think like that. I don't know why, but if it resonates, you can tell me in the comments. But it's like fighting that feeling of not being in love with everybody. I don't know. Like, I'm very sorry, but this was coming up over here like that. Mm-hmm. Let's see. We're done with this Scorpio energy, Scorpio sign. And then let's move on to the last zodiac, Capricorn. Okay, Akriti saying, ma'am, the way all sun, moon, rising, and Venus resonated. It's awesome. Okay. Yeah, they resonated with you. Very good. So happy. Okay, let's move on with Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's see, Capricorn. What's coming up for you in the next week? I'm getting number 42 or number 6 if this is important. Like you can take that. We have the Ace of Cups. Oh my god. Don't get me started here, Capricorn. Don't get me started over here, Capricorns. We have the, my god, like why is everybody falling in love nowadays? But okay. Hmm. Yeah, environment. Okay, so after a long time of feeling unheard, or maybe a long time of, if you're a single person, even if like if you stayed single for a long time, the wait is finally over. Somebody's meeting you, somebody's having a cup of tea with you, somebody's inviting you out for dinner. Oh, I'm very sorry. I just got excited so much I just pushed my camera. Okay, so for Capricorn, I feel like if you are single, there's love right around the corner, right? But if you're not single, I feel like your partner is going to surprise you with a big gift or something very valuable. Sorry, Capricorns, I feel like somebody is going to be very impressed with your life. Or somebody is going to uh maybe somebody's seeing your pictures, or maybe somebody's seeing your videos, or somebody's seeing a documentary that you shared. It could be anything. Maybe you shared something and they're like thinking about you, that you are just so sweet. Maybe somebody's going to send you a gift or something valuable. This is what I'm seeing. I am also seeing that you are dreaming. Capricorn, you are in full manifestation mode. Like you are manifesting like a professional. If you don't know what manifestation is, it is a form of prayer, if you want to take it like that. But you are like whatever. Okay, Capricorn, maybe you will have a dream. Maybe you will see a dream. And components of that dream might come true. Or maybe you are daydreaming and components of that daydreaming might come true. So, if Capricorn, I'm just going to say this with a warning as well. Do not speak something bad about yourself, because this is a time for you where whatever you say might come true. Say positive things about yourself so that they might come true. This is what is coming up over here. So, we are also done with Capricorn. So, it was a very interesting next week update. I think I would be making such zodiac videos weekly. I think so. But okay. Let's see. I'm always happy to help, or always happy to do your reading. Okay. So, that was it, friends. Wish you all the best and I love you. Bye bye. Take care.